Hello everybody, welcome back to another haunting reactions video.
Good day, EXO family. Welcome back to Haunting Reactions, episode 61. Now, I have in my possession a video that was uploaded recently, and I'm hoping that it doesn't have anything that I've seen already. Because here recently, I've been coming across a lot of things that I've already seen, and that is making it very difficult to do this series because I've already reacted to it. So, if you guys could, down in the comments section, recommend scary videos or ghost caught on tape, videos that you want me to react to, that you want me to see. But in order to be in haunting reactions, they have to be what? Scary, authentic, what you think might be real, or you just don't know if it's real or fake and you want me to tell you. So, there you guys have it. Let's get right into it.
Like and subscribe, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
Today's episode features a human being to have died about 2 decades before a picture of him was taken. We also see how an unknown spirit tormented a teenager for no reason. Lastly, a man nearly escapes death after being attacked by ghosts. You'll find these stories and more only if you stay tuned. 3 is a crowd. You know how you go for an exclusive night out with your lover and get someone to help you take pictures? Yes, that's what this trans couple did until they encountered the unbelievable. Both of them posed for pictures while someone took a snapshot. As they glanced through the photo, they saw a humanoid creature in it, and it seemed to hold hands with one of them. They were alone and didn't want company.
No, that's not creepy at all. No, never, ever.
Where did the creature come from, and how come no one noticed? Studies show that the ghost had a human body, but its head was a blend of a monkey and an elf. Maybe there's no explanation for what played out here. However, if you have the details, please let us know. Jason Griffiths' grandfather. Jason Griffith lost his beloved grandfather to a mystery illness. He claimed that his granddad's presence remained with them 2 years later. He would see him in his dreams, subconscious, and even outside the home. This made him and his wife move out of his old house. His uncle then moved into the house and confirmed everything Jason told him. He said that sometimes his father would appear at night in the garden to water the plants and even peep through the windows. Jason was so curious to see things for himself and asked a friend to accompany him to the house at night. Indeed, he saw an image peering through the window. It looked like his grandfather, as the man wore a similar cap and had the same facial expression. What could his granddad be looking for?
I don't exactly know what his granddad could be looking for, but I can say that, well, I guess he's looking for his kids.
Ghost on the train. Train tracks are dangerous for pedestrians and the trains themselves.
No shit.
Thousands of lives have been lost there, and this isn't about to end soon. We've heard stories of people who lost their lives on train tracks returning to avenge their death or save others. Here, these ghosts on the train track in San Antonio are not there to harm passengers, but help them. The story goes that a school bus had an accident near the train tracks in the 1930s, and nearly all the children on board died. The driver survived the accident but felt guilty that he couldn't protect the kids. One day, he drove his car to the train tracks, hoping that an oncoming train would hit him and end his life. Fortunately for him, the spirits of the children didn't allow that and towed him away off the track. Visitors say they often see ghosts around the area, especially during cases of suicide.
Not gonna lie, that is a little weary. Me and Autumn have known people that committed suicide by train. I gotta say, I don't think I would ever choose a train to go out.
Side. W.T. Stead. Richard was a famous British spirit photographer known for capturing bizarre images believed to be ghosts. One of his most controversial works features W.T. Stead and something that looked like a spirit standing behind him. Stead believed in the other world and didn't doubt the other person standing beside him might have come from there. After this photo went viral, researchers were forced to investigate it. They realized that the person standing beside Stead was a South African soldier that died some years ago. He was a famous figure in England, therefore it was easy to identify him.
Creepy. Very, very, very creepy.
Robert Ferguson's brother. After retrieving a picture of him taken during a public function, Robert Ferguson got the shock of his life. He was supposed to be standing alone, but when the photographer handed him the image, he was with someone, his brother, who died about 2 decades ago. Robert believed in ghosts, and this portrait further reinforced his belief. His brother died during the Second World War, but he never forgot the moments they shared due to his time with him. He authored a book in honor of his deceased brother and kept the photo dear to his heart.
And Simplify.
Man in Black at Sefton Church. Sefton Church was constructed in the 12th century. Thanks to the maintenance culture, the edifice still stands strong to this day. Since the church believes in the supernatural, it's only normal to hear ghost stories coming from there often. This photo in this clip was taken in September 1999 by 2 men. They were amazed at the interior of the building and decided to take a snapshot, and they did. They saw a blurry man in black in the picture. As always, he was absent when they took the picture. Therefore, they guessed that it might be the ghost of a dead minister or the devil himself. The second explanation is probably the most believable one, given that the devil is often depicted as someone who wears black to perpetrate evil deeds.
Yeah, does anybody else see the white collar around his neck, or is that just me?
The Photobomber. A closer look at this picture makes you wonder why we feature it here. It looks harmless until you zoom out and capture the details. Both parents were carrying their babies and posing for a shot. However, they didn't know there was a third person, and I'm not talking about the photographer. It was a creature hanging upside down from the roof to the floor. Its head wasn't visible, and we could not ascertain its identity. Many say it was another version of the Slender Man, while others say double exposure may be the reason behind it. Although this creature didn't look like it would harm the woman and the children, it wasn't the kind of photobombing anyone would wish for.
It looks to me as if it's stuck in the former state that he died in, considering that looks to be a dude. If you look up the history of the house, you may be able to find out why. Always start with the history of the house. Look deeper in what they tell you.
Ghost and 11-year-old boy. This video is a disturbing one. It features a teenager who might be haunted by a ghost he knows nothing about. We can see him sit in his chair and grant an interview to the media when suddenly he almost falls back while sitting. His mother was on the alert and moved to help her son. This incident left everyone puzzled, and they called the media to record it. When he was scheduled for an interview, he was asked to stand and lean against a wall to see if it was the chair that made him fall the last time. Alas, his fall had nothing to do with the chair. He managed to stand for some seconds before falling again. It became obvious that a spirit was after him. Skeptics say it is only an act and shouldn't be taken seriously. I think issues like this are delicate and not to be toyed with. Hey,
I've actually already reacted to that one before. I forgot what I said about it. but I know I reacted to it.
Haywood Hospital ghost. Haywood Hospital has been abandoned since 1983. This video was shot before the YouTube era. The person who filmed it managed to preserve it until it was ready to be uploaded on YouTube. It captures the moment when a young girl was exploring the hospital building at night. She got to a point where she saw a window and someone peeping through it. She wasn't sure of the site and moved closer to get the details. It was then that she realized that her instinct was right after all. Someone was by the window. However, the creature disappeared after it noticed that the person filming had seen it. Maybe it is the ghost of a deceased patient or a hospital worker. It's normal to
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be honest. That looked like neither one of them.
find stuff like this in hospitals because people die every day. And to our best pick. Not all ghosts are violent and scary. Others are too playful and might not want to be taken seriously. Baby Ghost. This video was filmed in the wee hours of the night. While a couple was soundly sleeping at night, they didn't know jack about what was happening in their sitting room. A child clad in white was dancing around and having the time of her life at that hour. She enjoyed her space so much that she jumped from one sofa to the other. Internet users say the child is a house member who couldn't catch some sleep at that hour and decided to play while others slept. If this is the case, I wonder why her parents would release the video to the public. I feel they had genuine concerns about their safety. That's why they put the video out there, just in case something happens to them.
I feel like this is the kind of haunting me and Autumn have right now. Well, you guys, I'm going to end this Haunting Reactions episode here. Thank you all so much for joining in. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next Haunting Reactions episode. Laters.
Thank you.